just in honor of what today is, we generally celebrate Palm Sunday on today. And I just wanted to read with you Matthew chapter 21, verses 1 through 6. Matthew 21, verses 1 through 6. And it reads, "And when they drew nigh unto Jerusalem, and were come to Bethphage, unto the Mount of Olives, there sent Jesus two disciples, saying unto them, Go into the village over against you, and straightway ye shall find an ass tied, and the colt with her. Loose them, and bring them to me. And if any man say aught unto you, ye shall say, The Lord hath need of them, and straightway they will send them. And the disciples went, and did as Jesus commanded them, and brought the ass and the colt, and put on them their clothes, and they set him thereon." Turn with me also to Ephesians chapter 3, verses 20 and 21. I wanted to just leave with you this message. Let God use you. Let God use you. We see in this first passage of Scripture, this is what we call Jesus' triumphant or triumphal entry into Jerusalem. As your pastor said earlier, he was coming into town, fulfilling what Scripture had said, that he would come in this way, and all the people were cheering. They were throwing their clothes in the street. They were throwing palm branches on the ground for him to walk on, and they were seeing him as the king. They were celebrating him as the king that was coming to save them. And fast forward a few days, like the pastor said, fast forward a few days, these same people, these same folks were the ones yelling, "Crucify him." It speaks to the fact that whatever God has for you to do, you can't worry about what people say.
Amen.
You can't worry about what folks are thinking about you. Because one minute they're on your side, and the next minute they're stabbing you in the back. One minute they're celebrating you. One minute they're calling you great. You're the greatest thing that ever lived, the greatest thing that ever walked. That's why you got to do what you do for God.
Yes, amen.
You can't do what you do for people, because people will let you down. People will disappoint you. So your mission has to be doing what God has called you to do. With your mind focused and stayed on him. Because if you don't, you'll die. You'll be like Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. Except you won't make it out. You'll never get to the point where he says, "Not my will, Lord, but your will be done." Because if you're counting on people, you'll be sitting there moping and crying and whining. "Oh, they're talking about me." Can I help somebody for a minute? They talking about you anyway.
Amen.
In case you didn't know, they talking about you anyway. You just ain't here. Them same folks who come to you talking about other folks, I'm helping somebody right now. Them same folks that come to you talking about everybody else, are those same folks going to everybody else talking about you. My mother had this old saying, and I said, "Mom, you got to stop the saying." She said, a dog who will bring a bone will carry a bone. Says, so if they're going to bring you one, you better believe they're taking one back with them. So they come to you telling you about, listen, girl, Teresa, girl, she's up in there with that dude. She's going to be saved. And she don't be acting saved. I was at her house the other day. Now this Teresa friend, you see. And Teresa thought this was a secret. And she at your house telling Teresa about you. And you said, yeah, I know Teresa, I know. And then she's looking around, trying to find something that you have in your house. Mm-hmm. And whatever's in your house, she goes back to Teresa. Yeah. And she says, Teresa, you know what's your name? Emily? Emily? She says, you know Emily. I was at Emily's house the other day. She up there playing that keyboard at church. Let me tell you, girl, she got some stuff going on up in there. I saw it for myself. And these are the folks that we call our friends. And we're counting on people when the only one who we can rely on is God.